Duterte.
Good as anybody's. Safety shot.
Well, Sid, he's unfortunate there.
And Joe Stalin.
Slightly hampered here, defending the cue ball.
Yeah, could have improved because this joint was so smack. It was all done to get it.
That's it.
He's the champ. Likes that. Must by popping it through.
Yeah, we had to play that, Sid. That was a shot to nothing. We say that, but we know what Efren's like.
Davis is intense. Davis going draft next with interest. Will the maestro plant this long? We reckon bottom right, bottom left. Dressing that ball, but we both had a rough idea of how long he was prepared to take that bank shot. It's for 7-5.
He can't shoot no more, so what am I gonna do?
That's awful scary.
Legends in their specialist sports.
Magandang umaga mga kaibigan, mga kabilyard. Welcome to Cue Ball Masters reaction and commentary videos. For today's reaction video ito, pag-usapan natin at panoorin yung napakagandang laban nitong dalawang pool legends, no? Walang iba kundi si Efren Reyes versus dito kay Steve Davis. At dito nga makikita natin, ito yung 2001 World Pool League 9-ball championship match. At dito maglalaban sila ng 9-ball race to 9 with the alternate breaking format. Ang mananalo sa championship match na ito ay mag-uuwi ng $150,000 cash prize, no? At dito nga nanalo sa lag itong si Efren Bata Reyes, kaya siya ang nag-break sa rack number 1. Isang hari sa larangan ng snooker, walang iba kundi si Steve Davis, at hari naman sa larangan ng 9-ball, itong si Efren Bata Reyes. So makikita natin dito banggaan ng dalawang pool legends, no? Itong si Reyes at saka itong si Davis.
Expect Reyes's experience at one level to be a dominant factor, but you have to set.
Huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe at pakihit na rin ang notification bell para updated kayo sa mga susunod nating videos. Mag-like at mag-iwan ng comment kung taga saan kayo para ma-shoutout ko naman mga fans ko dyan.
Against the nuggety play, but who's come out the most imaginative? Well,
He's very unlucky there, Sid. Knew he was crashing into the 9-ball. Knew it could go in the corner. Never imagined he could land behind this 4.
thus the game. Here we are. 8 of the world's finest came here. Earl Strickland perished on the route. Steve Knight of England, the holder, dropped away. Rico Dix of Holland, the world champion. Mika Eminem went out to Davis. Ball in hand to the magician. Davis certainly looking up for the contest, Andy.
Yep, tried to escape the snooker there. Hit the ball deliberately at pace. Had a chance of making it in the corner, and if not, wanted to leave distance between the balls. Didn't manage to make contact.
This tournament's had everything. Efren here had his hair in Elvis style for a while, was singing karaoke. They were filling me and Andy up with the best chicken and rice we've ever had. There's been brilliant play, there's been golden breaks. Now it's the big one, the final. Reyes getting table time at first.
Good position on the 5-ball there, Sid.
Few fishermen's friends wouldn't get a miss in the audience, but our voices lasting out, despite giving the tonsils a battering, trying to keep tabs on these brilliant players. Reyes finished tickle, green 6, then has to work down table for the brown 7.
Playing this with right-hand side, Sid. Lots of side to run across the side rail. Yeah, prime position on the 7-ball now.
At dito nga mga kabilyard, makikita natin yung husay at galing ni Reyes no, kapag nakakuha ng magandang position yan. Dito mapapansin natin, naka last 2 ball na lang si Reyes sa rack number 1. Mukhang mauuna talaga si Reyes dito sa kay Davis, no, at maka first blood siya dito sa kanilang laban. Race to 9 ito mga kabilyard, medyo malayo-layo pa ito, pero makita natin yung consistency ni Reyes, no, sa kanyang mga tira. Pasok ang 9, 1-0 score natin dyan mga kabilyard. At dito nga, dahil alternate breaking format yan, si Steve Davis naman ang magbe-break sa rack number 2. Kaya tingnan natin kung makabawi si Steve Davis dito sa rack number 2. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
In the Philippines. Davis into the pack.
It's a tremendous break there, Sid. Look at the control.
Like a rat up a shutter. Wow. Yep. Flipping on the 1. Red 3. Is the gimme.
Pink 4. Over this bottom corner pocket. 5's near the same corner. Good chance for Steve, this.
No problem ball. Davis's first major final in World Pool. He has gained respect. Intercontinental respect. I've had Earl Strickland stood next to me. Jim Rempe just taking off his baseball cap in admiration. The Filipinos saying, how can this man move the white the way he does? It's like, how do you get the Carnegie Hall? You practice.
Perfect on this 9.
What a piece!
At dito nga, balik sa table si Reyes, siya ang magbe-break, pero lampas muna tayo ng ilang mga rack mga kabilyard, no? 4-2 na score natin ngayon at nag-jump muna tayo ng ilang mga rack. At dito magbe-break si Efren Reyes sa rack number 7.
He's well back in the game.
Ace.
Swerte.
Slaughterhouse of a break.
At dito nga mukhang sinuwerte si Efren Reyes dahil 4 na bola yung pumasok sa break na yan mga kabilyard, no? At makikita natin yung pagbe-break niya na yan, nakakuha siya ng magandang ball position. Unfortunately, makikita natin yung lagay ng dos, medyo alanganin ng konti, pero tingnan natin kung magbabang shot si Reyes dito.
Was a time when the Scottish had the Bonnie Banks. Not anymore. Any other options in the bank into the middle?
There's always the option to play safe. You just never know with Efren.
He's like Gascoigne when they said play on the left-hand side of midfield and he played on the right-hand side.
He's played the safety.
At dito nga mukhang play safe muna ang ginawa ni Reyes. Makikita natin yung diskarte, no? Ang talagang maganda yung pinapakitang diskarte dito. Pinapahirapan niya si Steve Davis sa mga play safe. Pero tingnan natin, mukhang may pinaplano itong si Davis para dito sa bola na yan. Tingnan natin kung makalusot si Davis dito mga kabilyard.
Some of the other games we've seen him attack balls like that, taking banks on. Always a risk. But he's trying to apply the pressure here. He doesn't want Steve coming back at him.
Certainly doesn't. Certainly doesn't. To mind comes quickly the epic battle at Cardiff in the middle of 2000. And Davis was 8-2 down to this man. And won 9-8. One of the most remarkable games I've seen. Now that's not going to be forgotten on Efren. He came back from 8-2 to beat Reyes 9-8. So no wonder the Maestro has given him respect. No wonder the Maestro.
At dito nga mukhang na-stuck yung bola doon sa corner pocket. Medyo disappointed si Reyes doon. Nagkaroon ng chance ngayon na makabalik sa table itong si Davis, no? Alam naman natin talaga sa mga pool legend na yan, talaga lalo na itong si Steve Davis ay hari ng snooker, no? Isa sa pinakamagagaling na snooker player. Mapapansin natin mukhang sinisilip niya yung kung may possible shot at makakuha ng magandang ball position. So tingnan natin kung maka-position siya dito sa rack number 7, mga kabilyard.
It's very fine.
That's 4-2. Davis was 4-1 down. Very tense atmosphere here at the university. Two professors of the science giving the lecture. Feathered in.
Very good shot there, Sid. He's checked that
Especially
ball.
given where he's landed it.
An extreme side on that ball to decrease the angle, to leave him position on the red 3.
Out of the pocket. And you two within the millimetre. How much that was going to miss the middle bag by the white. Looking good then for 4-3. Into the cushion.
At dyan nga sa positioning ni Steve Davis, mukhang alam na this, no? At makikita natin talagang hindi magpapatalo ang snooker king. Mapapansin din natin dito yung sa kanyang precision shot, talagang napakataas, at sa kanyang mga cue ball positioning. Dito, last ball siya para sa rack number 7 at mukhang hahabol ng isang puntos. Pasok yung 9, 4-3 score natin ngayon, mga kabilyard, at medyo makikita natin talaga yung determination nitong si Steve Davis. Rack number 8, si Davis ang magbe-break. Mapapansin natin dito talagang nakafocus, no, natalunin niya itong si Reyes dito sa World Pool League Championship match. Sa break niya na yan sa rack number 8, mukhang masama, walang pumasok, kaya back to table itong si Efren Reyes.
Left F and a long 1 ball. But this white will be travelling.
Four-3. Reyes leads. Trying to clip this rightward and get position on the blue 2. Did I say trying?
Made that look easy. Round off the 2 rails. Prime position again.
Angle on the red 3. You never want to be straight at this. Until you get to the 9, that is.
Yep, just holds the 3. Leaves an angle for the pink 4.
No grinning avuncular face here. Massive respect for Davis.
Just contemplating his options here. Position on the orange 5.
Well, especially in respect of the green 6 as well. That's the key factor in working out how he's going to play it to the orange.
That's right, Sid. Spot on. He knows he can get on the 5, but he needs to make sure he's well on the 6 ball, the green 6, to get back down for the 7. And that's the position he's in now.
Well, you'd have thought rack over here.
Off the side cushion. Draw the ball back down the table. He didn't plan that, but I think he might have got away with it.
Well, did he want to be the other side of the 9, really, I think?
Yes, he did, definitely. A wry smile there.
At dito nga sa rack number 8, mukhang makakalusot si Reyes, no? Makikita natin yung tira niya kanina. Talagang nagbigay daan yun para makakuha ng magandang ball positioning itong si Efren Reyes. Ito, last ball siya sa rack number 8. Mukhang aabante na naman ng isang puntos, no? Na ungusan niya naman si Steve Davis dyan. Pasok yung 9, 5-3 na score natin, mga kabilyard. At makikita natin si Reyes naman ang magbe-break sa rack number 9. At alternate breaking format nga yan. Mapapansin natin talagang hindi mapakali itong si Steve Davis, no, sa pinapakitang tira nitong si Efren Bata Reyes. Diyan sa break ni Reyes na yan, may pumasok na isang bola. At tingnan natin kung meron siyang available shot sa next object ball niya. Sundan natin mga kabilyard.
Slight shake of the head. Told me maybe not.
Well, now. Like a gargoyle on a cathedral. Pensive. Reyes, pensive too. If it doesn't pass, what's he going to construct in the way of safety?
Well, Sid, he may play push out here.
And the logic behind the push out was what?
Possibility that
two.
he's put the 2 ball at the bottom of the table. Now this 1 looks like it may pass to the red pocket, the red 3. But he's left the 2 in such a position that if Steve was to make the 1, it'd be very difficult to get onto the 2. Whereas Ephraim possibly feels that if he attempts it and runs through, you never know with Ephraim, he may have a trick up his sleeve.
Full position on the 2 afterwards. Right, so now Davis probably knows that. So may not take the attacking option.
That's right, Sid.
Deliver it.
Yes, he was certainly playing safe there, sending the ball back up onto the rail. Maybe a slightly better result than he intended, but
At dito nga mukhang nakikipag-trading itong si Reyes sa play safe, no? Medyo alanganin yung tira niya na yon, medyo may konting available shot pa dito si Davis, no? Mapapansin natin medyo hindi maganda ang layout ng table dahil may cluster ball dito sa bandang gitna at alanganin yung posisyon ng mga bola. Mapapansin din natin dito mga kabilyard na nakadikit itong cue ball, no, doon sa kanto. Pero may available shot pa rin siya dito sa uno. Makikita yan pero walang possible pocket. So tingnan natin yung discard dito ni Steve Davis. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard.
Bit on the use of the wide pocket. Bit on cheat in the pocket.
nasty position this for Steve. Doesn't like it.
5-3 down. Where's the 9? Well, from Westerden, a direct hit is difficult. But from that angle, you see he's got half the ball away, Matt. Could have done without that, though.
Trying to send the 1 back onto that rail there. He was in trouble there. It was a very difficult position to be in. Ephraim, extreme check side on the cue ball to bring himself back for the 2 in the same pocket. The key ball in this rack looks like the pink 4. Simple 2 into this corner. No problem making the 3. It's just the position on the 4 that counts. 4-5.
If you work that out, you'd fancy him for this rack.
At dito nga sa tira na yun, medyo napasobra, no? Yung ball position ni Reyes, kaya kamot ng ulo na naman si Reyes dito. Hindi niya nakuha yun. Medyo hindi siya talaga gusto doon sa kanyang pagkakatira na yun, mga kabilyard, no? Medyo malakas yan, kaya ito mapipilitan mag-play safe muna si Reyes dito sa 3 at itago niya doon sa likuran, no? At unfortunately tumama doon sa cluster ball. Dahil dyan nagkaroon ng opening itong si Steve Davis. So medyo masama yung rack ni Reyes ngayon sa rack number 9 at mukhang pinagbigyan niya, no, ng tira itong si Steve Davis. Panoorin natin mga kabilyard kung ma-run out ni Steve Davis ito dahil kokonting bola na lang ito.
Steve checking both top pockets.
I could touch the atmosphere. With rubber gloves on, it's so hot. The audience have applauded the players to the table. Such as their involvement, such as their pride in two great stars of world sport meeting here. I guess a unique combination. Look, went from the discipline of snooker to meet the bloke who was one of the greatest that ever played pool, and to see the mutual respect and the crowd's awareness of it. I only say they're brilliant because they're not applauding too heavily in case they put them off. They'll hold the applause.
Tulad nga sa inaasahan natin sa isang snooker king, no, napakaganda ng kanyang mga ball positioning at dito last ball na naman siya sa rack number 9 at na-steal niya kay Reyes, no, yung mga pagkakamali ni Reyes diyan sa rack na yan, at dahil diyan 5-4 na score natin. Si Davis naman ang magbe-break sa rack number 10. So talagang balikatan lang halos yung laban nila dito mga kabilyard, no? At humahabol itong si Steve Davis. Maganda yung pagkaka-break dyan ni Davis. 2 bola kaagad yung pumasok. Mapansin ninyo mga kabilyard, no? At dito nga sa tira na yan, mapapansin natin yung frustration din ni Steve Davis sa situation dito sa ball number 2. Medyo alanganin, pero tingnan natin kung magawa niya ng paraan yan.
With you there, Bustamante was the one who sorted it out first. I think he set the pace. They do watch each other. They watch each other's breaks and see just what works. Bustamante first to sort of set the cry that the heavy break was going to work here, rather than the soft cut break, which is its linear opposite. But Davis, you're dead right. This break has been as good as anybody's. Safety shot.
Dito nga play safe muna si Steve Davis, mukhang masaya siya doon sa nangyari na yon. Mapapansin din natin yung kanyang tira, no, ito medyo alanganin, mukhang magmamase itong si Efren Reyes.
Yeah, but with his skill at the swerve, you'd say it was odds on he'll get it.
That's it.
At doon nga palakpakan yung mga nanonood, no, talagang sa ginawang massive shot na yan, double pocket ang ginawa ni Reyes. Dahil dyan medyo maganda yung tira at hindi na gawan ng paraan ni Steve Davis na harangan, no, at itago, at nagawan pa rin ng paraan ni Reyes. So tingnan natin kung ma-run out ni Reyes ito at makaabante pa ng 1 puntos.
Apparently with left hand side. Looking lovely on the orange, but like you said, that was a difficult pink.
That was his problem, Sid. Wasn't enough to just make the ball. You need to run through for the orange 5. But it's so much more difficult. And this is a fantastic chance for Steve to level the match. At 5-5, this would be anybody's.
And remember, it'll be in Reyes' head what happened at the World Championships in Cardiff in July 2000 when Davis was 8-2 down to Reyes and then clattered through to 9-8 win.
At dyan nga makikita natin mga kabilyard, medyo gumaganda yung habol ni Davis dito, no? Mukhang makakatabla pa siya dito sa kalagitnaan ng laban nila mga kabilyard. At dito 5-4 ang score, pero ito aabante pa ng 1 puntos itong si David para tumabla, no? At yun nga, pasok yung 9, all 5 na score natin. Medyo maganda talaga yung labanan na ito, balikatan ang laban. Si Reyes naman ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 11. So makikita natin talaga, hindi ka pwedeng magkamali dito dahil mauungusan ka, no? Dahil sa sobrang galing ng kalaban ni Reyes na yan. Sa break ni Reyes may pumasok at mayroon siyang available shot sa next object ball. Tingnan natin kung maka-break and run siya dito sa rack number 11.
Race to 4 for the title. By no means easy, this shot. He'll be attempting in the corner pocket. Across the far side of the table. for the red 3 next. Superb shot.
Yep, superb draw.
Great position, Sid.
Absolutely.
That was a key to this rack. Again, he's left the angle on the 4. 4 in the corner. Off the rail. Back out for the orange 5. Perfect position, as we've come to expect from him.
Like a yo-yo expert. Just though he's got that white on a piece of string. Oh, the sort of money Efren makes on a piece of gold thread.
At dito nga, 3 bola na lang ulit ang nasa table. No? Napakahusay nung ginagawang cue ball control dito ni Reyes. At saka yung tingnan nyo naman yung positioning ng bola niya. Talagang napaka-accurate. At dito, konting push lang ito. Nakaposition na rin yung 9. No? At dyan nga, makikita natin yung husay at galing nitong si Efren Reyes. Last ball siya sa rack number 11. Mukhang aabante na naman si Reyes. Pasok yan, 6-5, no? Ang score natin. Lamang ulit si Reyes ng 1 puntos. At makikita natin dito, nag-break, no? Si Davis. At mapapansin natin, medyo alanganin yung posisyon nitong ball number 2. So, tingnan natin yung discard ni Reyes dito, mga kabilyard.
It's still 6-5 to Reyes, Andy.
Yep, and is Efren looking at this? Bottom rail. I think he is. 2 ball, that's the blue 2, onto the black 8 he'll be trying here. Well, bonus.
At doon nga mukhang nakasungkit pa si Reyes ng 1 bola. At dahil dyan sa kanyang kick combination at karombola, no, nakakuha siya ng 1 doon. At nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na makatira ulit si Reyes. Pero dumikit, no, itong ball number 2. Mukhang magpe-play safe lang dito si Reyes. Napakahinang tira at yun nga, naitago niya sa likuran nitong 6 at saka ng 9. So back to table si Steve Davis para i-counter niya itong play safe ni Reyes.
In his first major world-class level pool final. Race to 9. Trails at the moment. Well, then Reyes could well step in here, given the lie of the blue 2 to start the run.
Yep, not straightforward for him though. He's got the 2 down the rail, but he needs to get back across for that pink 4 ball. Consequently,
At doon nga medyo makapal yung tira ni Reyes, no, dahil dyan balik sa table si Davis at meron na siyang available shot sa corner pocket. So medyo masama yung pagkakatira doon ni Reyes, very disappointed siya. Si Davis naman at mayroon siyang chance ngayon na makahabol, no, ng puntos. Yun nga, makikita natin yung pagkakatira na yun ni Davis, napakaswabe. At dito meron siyang chance na ma-run out itong rack number 12. Panoorin natin, mga kabilyard.
down for the green 6 at the bottom of the table.
Beautifully weighted shot.
Has he come far enough, Sid?
Low. It's absolutely straight.
If it is, he'll be happy, I think.
Nah. Well, it was so straight that he had to draw. He had to do severe draw. Well, no. He ran on. He didn't want that angle. That is the wrong angle for the brown.
Yeah, definitely overhit that one. He was looking to leave that in the top corner. What does he do here? Does he play safe? Does he play the bank? Options as always.
Just about one of the half-dozen best players ever in the world sitting there like a predator ready. You can't give Reyes any crumbs. long.
Tremendous pot there. He's been unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Tremendous 7-ball in the corner.
At dyan nga sa tira na yan, Steve Davis, no, napina niya naman yung 6 pero tumama sa 8 kaya alanganin yung position niya dyan. Medyo mahihirapan siya kahit maipasok niya yung 8 pero alanganin sa position sa 9. Ano bang diskarte dito ni Steve Davis? Makikita natin. Bank shot siya pero hindi pumasok. Ganun pa man, naka-play safe pa rin yan. So tingnan natin diskarte ni Reyes dito sa tira na ito, mga kabilyard.
Does he look at the bank shot?
Knowledgeable crowd, yeah, appreciating Davis's attempt. Davis going giraffe-necked with interest. Will the maestro plant this long, we reckon, bottom right? Bottom left. Anywhere else.
Yeah, boy.
Well, he couldn't quite...
At dyan nga sa bank shot na yun ni Reyes, no, reverse bank shot, nakakuha siya ng tira dyan. Mukhang ito, abante pa ng 1 punto si Reyes dahil sa napakagandang tira na yun. No? 7-5 ang score natin, lamang ng 2 puntos si Reyes. Siya pa rin ang magbe-break dito sa rack number 13. At mapapansin natin dito, mga kabilyard, last 2 rack na lang si Reyes, no? At yun, mayroong pumasok sa side pocket. Mukhang foul yan, scratch. Kaya volley hand advantage naman kay Steve Davis. So, 2 na lamang ni Reyes. Mapapansin natin dito, mga kabilyard, talagang maganda yung pinapakitang laban ni Reyes, no, kay Davis. Pero huwag tayong magpakasiguro dahil nga napakagaling din itong si Steve Davis, no? Panoorin natin itong volley hand advantage ni Davis.
He really needs this rack. If he can take this rack, he has the break in the next. Just needs to land shot. Maybe a fraction too straight on this. He can still get position. But a little bit more of an angle would have been better for him, I feel.
Put an extreme bottom spin on it.
Bottom right hand side to increase the angle. What a shot.
Perla means any amount of that there with Reyes 2 ahead to raise to 9.
Slightly hampered by the green 6 here, but should still make this ball.
Pink, next one on. And the draw shot just north of the middle of the table.
Maybe looking at 2 rails here. He may be running through it. Yep, 2 rails he's tried.
Well, extreme draw.
At doon nga, masama yung pagkaka-cliffhanging nung bola na ito doon sa corner pocket, no? Sayang yung pagkakataon ni Davis na makaabante na sana ng 1 pang puntos. Pero dahil dyan, balik sa table si Reyes, maganda yung layout ng table. May chance ngayon si Reyes na may steal niya itong rack na ito kay Steve Davis, no? Pauna banda yung ginawa ni Reyes doon. At dito, tingnan natin kung makaposition siya ng maganda. Medyo alanganin yung tira ni Reyes na yun, mga kabilyard, no? Very disappointed pa rin siya. Pero tingnan natin kung anong kaya niyang gawin dito sa table na ito.
Go. Difficult position now to get onto the 6. Hampered by the jaws of the middle pocket as well.
But if he gets it, he's looking to bring it off that cush, and that one about... Look at the incoming angle, given how near it is to the cushion.
Perfect angle for him. Just where he wanted it.
Rack over.
Looking to come off the bottom rail with left hand side here.
At doon nga, pasok yung 6-7. Makikita natin dito, mukhang mahusay talaga yung ginawang paraan ni Reyes, no? At dahil dyan, nagkaroon siya ng chance na mauna sa top of the hill itong si Efren Reyes sa laban niya kay Steve Davis. At dito nga nag-stop ball pa siya doon para makuha niya na kaagad yung ball position niya dito sa 9 sa last rock na ni Reyes, no? At yun nga, pasok. Nasa top of the hill na si Reyes. 8-5 na score natin, mga kabilyard. Race to 9 lang ito, no? Makita natin talagang pahirapan ang ginagawa niya kay Steve Davis. Si Davis naman ang magbe-break sa rock number 14. Panoorin natin, mga kabilyard.
We'll let the magician in. Oh, savage, nasty, cruel game. Productive break, but just look where the twos landed. Blocked.
Well, unfortunate there. 2. Almost frozen to the green 6 ball.
Davis. Ratio sinates. Thinks out the possibilities. Thinks back over all the shots he's played at pool and snooker since 1978 when he went professional. He elects the push.
Pushing across the table. Trying to leave an edge of this 2 ball.
Just attempt maybe the magician. To a shot too far, maybe?
It's a possibility, Sid, yep. He also knows if he's put back in, at least he has a safety. He'll be hoping that Efren hasn't got a bank shot on here. At worst, he'd be hoping to come back to the table.
Why that little look at the area around the brown?
Yes, Sid.
And do you really mean a bank here?
Look at that for accuracy.
And look at that for the leave if it missed.
That's it.
You gotta be a genius to split your bet that way.
Playing the edge of this 2. He needs to get safe.
Dito nga, battle of play safe ulit, no? Mukhang talagang nag-iingat na dito si Steve Davis dahil hindi niya pwedeng pagbigyan itong si Reyes. At dito makikita natin 2 bola yung nakaharang, no? Dito sa 2. At kailangan i-kick shot nga or 2 rail kick shot ang gagawin dito ni Reyes. Panoorin natin kung magawa niya ng paraan yan, mga kabilyard. At yun nga, nagawa niya ng paraan at ito mukhang makaka-counter safety pa si Reyes, no? Mukhang maganda nga ito, tumatawa pa si Reyes dahil nga naswertihan niya pa na counter safety yung tira na yun, mga kabilyard.
Yeah, oh, he liked that a bit. A bit chuffed, or whatever they say in Manila. Mucho summit. And in a funny, poetic way, an apt sort of climax this is coming to, if indeed it ends soon, that Steve Davis is engaged in a battle of snooker with Reyes. Well, does that pass that orange?
I think it does, Sid. And Steve knows if this 2 passes, a big chance this could be his last visit to the table.
Beautiful 90-degree draw.
Three into the middle. Side, bottom, side cushion again. Back out for the long 4.
Orange 5 in the same pocket.
You got it, Sid.
You don't need to be Mick Jagger to know the way down Route 66. And this particular...
At dito nga, sa tira na yan ni Reyes, mukhang iniestima na ni Steve Davis kung anong mangyayari dito sa laban na ito, no? 4 na bola na lang para sa championship match. Mapapansin natin mukhang easy na ito kay Reyes. Aiming siya dito sa 6 mga kabilyard. Nakita nyo naman yung precision shot ni Reyes, no? Para naman dito sa 7. Konting push lang ito. Pasok yan. Nakaposisyon na kaagad sa 8 mga kabilyard. At yun nga, pumasok yung 7. Last to ball si Reyes para sa final rack. At saka dito sa championship match nila mga kabilyard. Pasok yung 8. Alam na this mga kabilyard. Maraming salamat sa mga nanonood. Paki-shoutout kung saan lugar kayo para malaman natin, no, ma-shoutout ko kayo sa next video. Thank you guys for watching. See you on my next video.
Tokyo Open and now the PokerMillion.com World Pool League champion for 2000.